2K Sports, delighted to bring you all the action here from the PGA Tour. Today's coverage of the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open is about to start. Luke Ilvey alongside Rich Beam here in Las Vegas. It's known as Sin City, but we're at TPC Summerlin for the golf. What's this course like?
This golf course historically plays firm and fast and yields lots of birdies. So players going into this week know full well that they have to have the putter going. They need to hit a lot of greens, but they also need to make sure that they're making 5, 6, 7 birdies a day out there. Because if they're not, if they're struggling with birdies and only making pars, then the entire field is going to pass them by. It's a great opportunity because historically the wind doesn't blow very much and all the par 5s are reachable, but still having to make birdies, knowing you need to make birdies, isn't always the easiest thing.
We're in Vegas, and you can even see the famous strip from the golf course. Do the players need to roll the dice, have a little gamble out on that course?
I think you have to gamble everywhere on the PGA Tour, but in Las Vegas, I think it's required, isn't it?
Be rude not to. Well, it's all promising to be a good day. Can't wait to see what happens. Well, this one looks to be heading down the runway. Well, you'd have to think this person's got a head full of confidence, Rich, coming off a last start win.
The game is coming easy to this player right now, so no reason not to believe they can't do it again this week.
And here we are with the third shot. Anything in 5 feet to be handy from here. Nice judge's speed. You should be proud of that one. Job done. Let's head to the next. Starting the round above par today.
Yeah, a bit of a rocky start, but let's face it, 17 holes left to play, Luke. There's lots of times to make up for that mistake.
The second at TPC Summerlin is a par 4 measuring 469 yards from the back tee. It plays slightly downhill, so a strong drive here will set up even just a short iron approach. However, there's a huge waste area to the right, so accuracy off the tee is required. The smart option here is to lay back with the 3-metal and give yourself a full shot in, and also take 1 club less into this green as it will release down the slope. Yeah, nicely played.
Let's go to our man John on the ground. There's something brewing down there. Let's find out what it is.
Well, I'm on the 8th hole now. This is Tony Finau's next shot.
And that shot goes in. That'll be a birdie. And that'll be a big boost to his standings on the leaderboard. And back to the course with the live action. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Ouch, that hurts. Putting for par. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Currently at +1 for the tournament. The third hole at TPC Summerlin is a very strong par 4 measuring 492 yards. There's a huge ravine that works right up through the middle of this. It requires a very strong drive up the right half to go at this green in 2. There is a big fairway to the left if you want to tuck over and get up and down for your par that way. Well, this should be unpredictable. Playing this shot from about 230 yards out. Going with a 3-wood here. Well, you're going to need to think of your second shot already because that one's beached. And he's not hit the mark on that approach.
A bit short with that effort.
Let's see if you can make this and keep the par on the card. This is a good chance. Oh, that looks like a pure stroke. Sitting at 1 over for the day. The fourth at TPC Summerlin is a pretty straightaway par 4 measuring 450 yards from the back tees. The fairway bunkers down the left and right are to be avoided. Really, not much to this hole, just be accurate on approach. Well, this should find the short grass.
Luke, unfortunately, that got a horrible kick, ended up in the rough.
Let's take a look at Justin Thomas from earlier.
Simply amazing what he does from here.
Let's get back to it, shall we? John, you're down there. How's this ball lying?
Well, they're going to need to be careful getting out of this one. It is deep, deep into this rough.
Opting for the 5-iron. This would be a great up and down. Go ahead and make it. And that putt just was never hit hard enough.
That will drive you bats.
It's just about 3 feet away. And down it goes. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. The fifth at TPC Summerlin is a par 3 measuring 197 yards. Depending on where they put the tees on this hole ensures the type of club you need to get at it. If you're going at it, make sure you avoid that bunker that's short and right. Now that looked pretty good the whole way.
There's a long way, but I tell you what, I've seen it happen before, so there's a chance.
Bit too heavy-handed there. 4 feet to the cup. And in it goes for the par. And our intrepid on-course reporter, John, standing by.
Well, guys, I'm down on the 6th, and this is Cameron Champ's next shot. And this putt is for par.
And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. The 6th at TPC Summerlin is a staking par 4, playing 430 yards. There's a big waste area up to the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. If you can position your drive on the right half of this fairway, it gives you the best shot up the hill to a green that is not protected by any bunkers. Sitting at 2 over for the day. Going with the 9-iron, I think.
Trying to get it to move a little bit to the left here.
But not a bad approach, that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole. Putting for birdie. Ah, that's a shame. Comes up shy. Par putt coming up here. Okay, steady now. And this next putt, it's for bogey. Okay, let's head to the next. Now 8 shots back after that hole. The 7th at TPC Summerlin is a short par 4 measuring just 382 yards off the tips. Really, you just want to avoid the trees on the left-hand side because that will prevent you getting at the green, which is well guarded by bunkers and trees. Lay up, short right, a nice little wedge in here, and try and make a birdie. And there's highlights of plenty out there on the golf course. Let's take a look at this incredible shot. Looking forward to seeing what Tony Finau does here, Rich.
He's a sharp shooter from short range, isn't he?
Let's return to live play now. Time for the second shot here at the 7th. Choosing the 9-iron here. Should find the green here. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that.
Absolutely. In there close. Good look at birdie coming up.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Tracking. Always good to lead the bounce back category. That's a good stat. And as the scorecard suggests, heading up the leaderboard. The 8th at TPC Summerlin is a big par 3 playing 239 from the tips. A well-struck shot will avoid the gully here, but anything to the left half can roll off the green. The bunker short rider also to be avoided, so you don't make a sloppy bogey. Handy effort, that one. 15 feet to the cup. Ooh, right by the hole. And they'll walk away with a par on this one. And after that hole, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. And now we go to the 9th. And this happened a moment ago. The impressive young Cameron Champ with an amazing shot.
This is how you do it 7 days a week.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. The 9th at TPC Summerlin is a par 5 measuring over 563 yards. Really, the main aim here is to just avoid that bunker off the left of the tee. Then, if safely in the fairway, you can get after this green. A strong shot will play to the left half of this green and feed down to any hole location. A birdie chance, no doubt. This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. Opting for the 3-wood. Well, that's big boy golf right there.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens in regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
Wow, that's misjudged. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. A well hold. He'll take the birdie. Trailing by 8 strokes now after that hole. The 10th, the TPC Sutherland, is the beginning hole of a back nine that has many challenges and also a lot of fun holes. Not overly long at 420 yards. You're just trying to avoid any trouble off the tee so you can get a clear shot at this green. A chance to begin the back nine with a birdie.